Combat. It's not just a means to an end, it's how players will interact with most of your world. Today, we'll be looking at how to design a basic melee combo, specifically the 3-hit combo. Why the 3-hit combo? Because 3 is a magic number. It's the sweet spot for a basic combo. Just enough attacks to have variety, while not too many attacks to be too needlessly long to complete. You can obviously design for more than 3 hits in a combo, but looking at the 3-hit combo is a good place to start. Let's start by breaking down the combo. The first and second attacks should be similar in animation and feel. Have them both take about the same amount of time. In essence, the second attack is just a mirror of the first, switching the swing from one side to the other. One thing to note is that these first 2 attacks are not just quick to execute, but quick to switch out of. While they have recovery frames, the player should already be able to move or dodge sometime during those frames. This lightens the feel of the attacks and makes them less of a commitment to the player. The third attack, however, should act more as a finisher to the combo. It should have a longer anticipation and a required recovery. This means they can't move or dodge out of the recovery, but keep the total duration shorter than the first 2 attacks combined. This adds weight to the third attack and sets it apart from the first 2 attacks. The finisher should be a commitment the player makes to deal a heavy blow to the enemy. Speaking of heavy blows, how much damage should each attack do? A good ratio to follow is 1 to 1 to 2. The first 2 attacks are relatively similar in animation and impact, so they should be close together in damage. However, the third attack, as stated previously, should have a longer anticipation and a required recovery. Thus, to make up for these downsides, the payoff should be greater. Twice the damage is a good starting value, as the finisher has to outvalue the option of just spamming the first 2 attacks in the combo. Should the player move while attacking? As in, should the attacks move the player forward or keep them in place? Different games handle this aspect of the combo differently. Momodora, for example, inches the player forward every attack in the combo. I believe the golden rule to follow here is to move the player minimally or not at all during the first 2 parts of the combo, but move them forward a good amount in the final part of the combo. Moving the player significantly at the end of the combo emphasizes the strength of the last attack. It sets the power of the final swing apart from the previous 2 swings and shows the player it is a much stronger and deliberate attack. The 3-hit combo is just the start of action melee combat. From here, you can design 4-hit or 5-hit combos, infinite combos, and even charge attacks. These other moves can be unlocked along the way so as not to overload the player with information. All in all, starting out with just the 3-hit combo can't go wrong. Tell me your thoughts on the 3-hit combo. Do you have any strong opinions on it? Like, the second attack should greatly differ from the first, or that the player shouldn't move at all during the combo? Please, start a discussion and let me know in the comments.